welcome to the Savvy Corner. If you're new here, my name is Alisa and I make money-related videos covering personal and business finances, financial well-being and money mindset. If you watched any of my previous videos, you will notice that I tend to approach a topic related to money and finances and give you my take on it, together with some tips on what and how you could implement to improve your situation. Today I decided to film a different style of video and share with you 5 of my favorite books that can help make a positive difference to your financial situation. Books are one of my favorite ways to learn, and they are also a very inexpensive way to do so, as they cost a lot less than courses and programs. And I actually talked about books as being fantastic gift options in a previous video, which I will link below. As much as I love books in general though, some are better than others. I've read books around the topic of money and wealth that I did not enjoy, and I wouldn't recommend. There are, however, a handful of them that left a mark, and those are the ones that I will share in this video. So whether it's your personal or business finances that you'd like to improve, you should find that at least one, if not several, of the books I will mention might help. Now, this is not by all means a comprehensive list. These are the books that I've enjoyed and I found useful up until the point of filming this video. On that note, let's jump straight in. The first book I want to share with you is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. You might have heard of this book. It has been around for a while and it's been translated in many languages by now. Robert Kiyosaki talks about money by using a comparison between his biological father, a highly educated man, and the father of his friend who only had limited formal education. Both these people grew up to be successful in their careers, yet his biological father always struggled financially, whilst the other one became rich. The lessons that Kiyosaki learned from both fathers are shared in this book. The author has a lot of interesting, sometimes controversial ideas, such as a house being a liability rather than an asset. This is because if you're still paying a mortgage on the house, you see an outflux of money until you finish paying it off. Of course, any accountant would tell you that a house is an asset and that Kiyosaki's theory goes against conventional accounting rules. But nevertheless, there are some ideas in this book which resonated with me. And one of them is that our mind is our most important asset. And I couldn't agree more. If our mind is untrained or working against us, we will never improve our financial situation. Another thing Kiyosaki talks about in the book is that what matters the most is not how much money you make, but how much of it you keep. Or that you have to make money work for you, not the other way around. I will leave links to this book and all of the other ones that I mentioned in the description box below. The second book I'd like to share with you is Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. This is a book that is specifically about business, but I think that with a bit of creativity, the concepts could easily be applied to your personal lives as well. As the name suggests, the main idea of this book is to take your profit first. Before you pay any expenses or you buy anything else, deduct your profit. This is an idea similar to the pay yourself first principle that I talk about in my videos all the time. So in order to take the profit first, you have to be realistic about what your current financial situation is in your business and only consider additional expenses such as hiring someone else, for example, if and when that action wouldn't affect your profit. Again, the suggestions in this book go against the grain when it comes to traditional accounting, but I really enjoyed some of Mike's ideas. He talks about the importance of cash flow and the fact that you need to first make a healthy profit and then grow the business, not the other way around. Another important aspect Mike mentions is the fact that a lot of business owners can't even afford to pay themselves a salary, and that growing the business is unlikely to solve that problem, and it might even make it bigger by increasing expenses. The book also takes a practical approach and guides you through a step-by-step process for setting up your finances in your business so that profit is always a priority. As I mentioned, the link to this book will be in the description box. The next book that I believe will make a difference to your financial situation is a negotiation book. It's called Never Split the Difference, Negotiating as if your life depended on it. It's written by Chris Voss, who is a former FBI hostage negotiator. Now, this book is written in a very colloquial style. It's super easy to read and it contains a lot of examples on the psychology of negotiation. So whether you're looking to negotiate a pay rise, or you are in a sales conversation with a prospect, or you're simply bargaining with your kids, this book will have something to teach you. Actually, I like it so much that I have included it on the reading list for the course I teach at the University of Cambridge. Did you know that I teach a course at the University of Cambridge? It's about financial viability, and I will link a video about it below. But coming back to the book though, Chris knows his stuff. So if you can go past some mild bragging and repetition, this is a book that's worth a read in my opinion. Another book that made it to the reading list for my course at Cambridge University is Entrepreneurial You by Dory Clark. Dory is not only an accomplished professional, but also a very talented and modest person whom I've had the privilege to meet in person. If you have a business or even just an idea and you're looking for ways to multiply your income streams and to monetize your expertise, this is an excellent book. Dory's style of writing is impeccable. She has a background in journalism, and the strategies that she suggests are practical and they work. And I've been using some of them myself, so I speak from experience. In the book, she talks about an array of ways to monetize your expertise, from speaking, podcasting, blogging, and vlogging, all the way to building online courses, creating digital products, and affiliate marketing. I couldn't put this book down when I was reading it. I highly recommend it. And finally, the fifth book I want to share with you is one that I like to refer to as my finance Bible. It is the book that I first read many years ago and that I go back to reading again and again. It's one of those books that every time I read it again, there's something else that I discover and I can apply in my financial life. This magical book is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is a classic written in 1937 which addresses the power of thought and the impact it has on our finances and our lives in general. Napoleon Hill talks about the subconscious mind, imagination, visualization, as well as the power of the mastermind. I think that no matter how I try to describe this book, I don't think I can do it justice. For a book that's been written almost a century ago, it is still current and the principles can be applied today. It's a true masterpiece and one that I will refer to over and over again. So go check it out, the link is in the description box. Which one of these books will make it to your reading list? Also, what other books have you come across that have helped you improve your financial situation? Please share them in the comments so I can add them to my reading list. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more money-related content. Don't forget to check out the videos suggested on the screen if you're looking for more money inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!